What's up, TikTok? How you doing? What's everything? I'm gonna let y'all slide in. Give me some time to come in because I know I'm doing some readings right now, and I know you guys are probably busy trying to get home or coming out of work or trying to relax. But I am here. I'm here to do a live reading for you guys. I hope you guys are checking out y'all reading that I did. Because I did readings for Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Pisces. I hope you guys are checking them out. I also did yesterday Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And the day before that I did Aries, Gemini, Cancer, and Capricorn. So I did everybody's readings this week. You heard the dog in the back. That's confirmation. You know I ain't lying to you. Y'all need to check them out. Okay? Good evening. How are you, Mr. Who's that? Mr. Muse 409. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, so I did those readings. I hope you guys check them out, alright? So you know what's going on around you. Alright. Everything's good, boo-boo. Thank you. Yeah. I'm so upset because, you know, I'm in PR, right? And I love Puerto Rico and all that. But since I got here, bro, it's been raining every day. Every freaking day it's been raining in Puerto Rico. That shit got me so fucking mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to go to the beach. I want to get some sun. I think I came around the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there's certain times when you go to certain places, like, the weather is not how you want it to be. Do you feel me? I mean, it's hot and humid than a motherfucker out here. But it's been raining, bro. I mean, it ain't stopped me to go eat some food and shit. Because, oh, that food out here, oh my God. Lord have mercy. You can't forget how good these Puerto Ricans out here cook. Yo, my people out here, they cook. You hear me? They cook their ass off out here, boy. I had me some mofongo with bacalao. Dios mío. Que rico. It was so good. God, it was so good. Hi. How you doing, Free Spirit Vibe? 444. What's up? Yeah, the food was so good. But, I gotta slow down, bro, because I'm gaining weight. It's alright. I'm gonna lose it when I get back home. Shit, my son's a fitness trainer. I will lose this shit. You heard me? Fuck out of here. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. Look at this earring. It's always sticking out. Look like I got a booger in my nose. It's just an earring. Anyway, what's up? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Hey, what's up? Look at y'all. Okay. We in good moods today? That's what's up. I love it. Keep your vibes up. Keep your vibes up no matter what. You hear me? Don't let nobody come in ruin your vibrations, okay? Keep them vibes up. Own that shit. That's yours. All right, y'all. So, I'm here. Like I said, I did readings today for Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Pisces. If you haven't checked them out, guys, please go check them out. They're already posted. The day before, I did Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sag. And the day before that, I did Aries, Gemini, Cancer, and Capricorn. I did all the signs. Go check them out. Alright. Now, I'm going to do a reading here. I don't know what Spirit wants me to tell you guys, but we're going to find out. Alright? You hear the dogs in the back, please understand. I got dogs around me. I got roosters, chickens. I'm in PR. I'm in Puerto Rico. This is, you know, this is what it is out here. You feel me? But you're gonna hear it. All right, Spirit. We're gonna talk to the beautiful collective on TikTok. We're gonna give them the reading that they need to hear. Please, as always, take over the reading. Let them know what they need to know. Show me so I can tell them. tell me so I can tell them. Let's get into it. Spirit, let's talk to them. Alright. Let me do one more shuffle and we split the card. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. What's up? Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Your first card, okay, is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups could be a very passionate person, very compassionate. You could be very loving, caring, okay? Or you could be very confident about something, all right? Or you could be all of that. Regardless, we're confident. We got the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles here, honey. This could be a marriage, husband and wife, depending who you are. All right, doesn't have to be. But you're very passionate that someone invested in something, or they're investing in something here. Okay. Yeah. This could be a person that has an issue here, an ongoing issue here with something, and they're keeping something here secret. You are no longer in this relationship with this person here, okay? And someone definitely has some doubt when it comes to something. They have doubt, okay? And I feel like whatever it is, maybe they have doubt that you've walked away from another connection here. Yeah, someone could have doubt that you walked away from a connection. Or maybe you have doubt that they will, yeah. Somebody's being breadcrumbs here. And they're hiding something, okay? They're not giving you all the facts. They're not giving you the whole story, okay? This is a person that did something. They did this already. So this is something that they did, something that was really toxic. Could have been evil. I heard trifling. And I feel like whatever the hell that they did here, if I'm speaking to you, if this resonates, you're not going to forgive them. This is also somebody where I feel like you are not going to emotionally support them for what they did. Alright, you're not their cheerleader right now when it comes to that shit. Alright? This could be someone that broke your heart. They put a nail in the coffin with you. And this is why access is being denied to their ass, okay? Someone could be going through some financial struggles as well. This also could be you, that you're not going to nurture something here when it comes to somebody. Because this is somebody who also was reckless on what they did. This is a person also that doesn't take responsibility, accountability, whatever. They just don't. They don't play by the rules. Okay? And this is why you're definitely not going to fix, build, collab with them at all. And honestly, I feel like you're not interested in none of that shit. Yeah, you're not interested in putting the effort in something here because you have someone here that's a manipulator and a gaslighter. This is also something that you're not going to put the effort into manifesting shit. Alright, you moved away from something here because I feel like you're very convinced. Remember I said somebody don't play by the rules here? For some of you guys, I feel like this is a person that they be doing illegal shit. Depending your story, depending who you're dealing with. If this resonates, great. If it doesn't, this is not for you then, baby. But this is somebody who, like I said, they don't play by the rules. This could be a person that could have did something illegal here. Okay? This is also somebody who is convinced here that they're going to get a divorce. Okay? You heard the horn in the back? This is like, yeah, I might get a divorce. This is somebody who is declining some type of commitment here because of some truth that they know. Okay? damn. This could be a marriage couple, like I said before. You know, everyone is different, my love. This could be a married couple you know, or a married couple that maybe you're a married couple. Maybe you're involved and you're married with somebody. Everyone's different, my love, okay? But again, period, let's get into it. You lost hope with somebody here. And I feel like you looking at them like you have nothing but resentment towards them. This is somebody here where I feel like you're not over something that someone did. This is why you decided to let their ass go. This is somebody where you tired and you're unhappy and you don't see the worth in it. And there could have been an argument and a fight as well. And I feel like you're definitely not emotionally invested. If anything, you're turned the hell off. Okay? So you definitely could be like, no, I'm turned off by your ass. Like, I'm straight. So you could be turned off by somebody here. This person is sneaky. This person is sneaky. I feel like you know this person is sneaky. And this is why maybe you're worried now. Somebody's worried now. Oh, mira que lindo. Thank you. Vibe with London. Thank you, Vibe with London. I feel like you see right through them. Like you see them. Like, yeah, I see you, bitch. Like you see somebody, honey. This is somebody here where they could be very close to you. Maybe like in your community, in your family. This could be someone that's in your inner circle. Could be friends. But somebody took a risk here. Okay? And that shit wasn't fair, whatever that they did here. This could be a person where I feel like you no longer are focused on something here no more. This could be someone where I feel like you're not spending time here doing something no more. Yeah, I feel like you know that this person did something here. Okay? You know that they did. I feel like for some of you guys, you have proof or you have experience, okay, with this person. And you're about to get a message, okay? Or you sending a message, babe. Either one. Switch the roles. You know what it is. I feel like you could have been definitely falling back from something here because maybe you already know something. And that's the reason why you could have found something out already. Like maybe you already did your homework. You know what I'm saying? This is not something you're doing now. This is something you could have already done. You feel me? And because of what you found out, you declined some type of stability, an opportunity of some type of stability. You declined it. You're like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. It could be with maybe some type of responsibility or something that maybe you didn't want to deal with. You feel me? It's something like that, boo-boo. Yeah, it has to do with entertaining a brand new beginning of a situation, okay? A brand new beginning of something. Entertaining something that would have been a new start for you, like a new chapter in your life in some type of way, you feel me? Yeah. And you're like, yeah, nah, I don't think so. I'm not pursuing that. That's what you're like, I'm not doing that. You're not pursuing that. Because I feel like with the Knight of Swords in reverse, with this energy that I'm picking up, I feel like you wasn't sure about something. Like I feel like you didn't get all the facts. Like they didn't fill you in with everything, or you didn't have the tools or something to deal with a situation here. I just feel like you wasn't sure about something, okay, babe? Yeah, shit, mira. And I feel like you got some information, whatever, yeah, you see, and whatever information you already found out, you know, whatever digging you did to find something out, whatever communication you had here, it definitely would have put you in a place where you could have been like, I have to figure this out, like, what am I going to do with this, you know, like, you could have also figured out, like, this person, whatever information you got, it could have put you maybe in a place where you would have had too much on your plate to deal with. Okay, love? Hi, Ash. How you doing? This is why this commitment or whatever this it was a commitment to something, okay? And I feel like maybe this was something that it was hard for you to, like, it was a hard pill to swallow. Like, this is why you was like, yeah, nah, you know what, I'm gonna decline that, because someone here was definitely trying to insult your intelligence. They were trying to play you. I feel like they would have got you trapped in some type of way, especially financially. Okay, financially, I feel like maybe you would have been fucked big time. All right. There was, yeah, this is why now you're protecting your energy from this salvaje, the savage. Excuse me. I feel like you could definitely be protecting your energy, defending yourself. Okay? Because now you see this person as someone that's definitely one-sided, baby, okay? This could have been a person that you looking at them now like someone you just don't like, someone you don't get along here with, okay? And now this fool wants to resolve something here with you, honey. And you're like, yeah, I'm not coming back to that. Like, I'm not going back to that. Like, I'm not going there. You're not. You're rejecting someone here. You're not even going to put time into that, baby. Someone is so frustrated here because you're not responding, you're not saying nothing. You're not saying nothing, you're not making no move, you're not stunting, you're not budging, you're not nothing. Okay? Yeah, this is someone that's definitely hurt because they're stuck in a cycle here. And maybe this same cycle was the cycle they were going to put you in. Like I said, this could have been a financial situation going on, okay? You probably would have been stuck in this financial situation. This could have been a married couple that maybe was going to put some type of responsibility on you. And you would have been stuck with that shit. Fucked with your hands tied, not knowing what to do. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, someone's hurt right now because they're in a cycle here that they got to deal with. And it's a burden for someone here, honey. It's a burden. And someone is definitely getting hit with this tower. They're getting hit with this tower, honey, okay? And I feel like somebody is not feeling it when it comes to investing in this. Because I feel like they put in a lot of money into something here, and I feel like they're getting very little profit out of this situation. That's how I'm looking at it. This is something that is in someone's life, and they're not getting no type of success or no victory with it, like I said. That would have been your ass. You would have been fucked right now. You would have been fucked. Yep. And you spoke your truth. You know, you could be the one like speaking your truth about something here, okay? About something that a person wasn't being honest about a person that wasn't really like telling you the truth about. You knew that this person was lying. They wasn't being honest. Okay? This is why you keep into yourself right now and decided to give up on that whole idea of whatever it is that you was going to do. This is somebody who is a hater, honey. Straight hater. I'm not saying a player. I'm saying a hater. They could be very hateful as well, this individual. And this is why you was like, go ahead, peace sign, I'm out, bitch. You stay stuck with that. Yeah, you walked away. You ain't putting no more time into a situation here any longer. This is somebody that wants to come in from the cold and they want to reunite here with you. They want to like maybe meet up with you or something. Like I said, let me explain this to you, because for those people that's in the back, you know, because I saw somebody make a comment, oh, it's about a relationship. It ain't about no goddamn relationship. It's about a business deal that you had here with maybe a family member or a friend or something, and they were trying to stick you to it, and you would have been fucked right now. Okay? That's what this is about. So if this, you think it's a love situation, you got the wrong reader. You heard me? Because that's not what's about. And you got landlord, and somebody said, yup, thank you very much. I know what the hell I'm saying here. This is a couple. This is a married couple that was about to stick you with some bullshit. A property maybe, a car. You know what the hell it was. You know what I'm saying? And you would have got fucked right now. And this is why you like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay? And I feel like I said, you did your homework. Someone did their homework and they got some information. They're like, oh yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Because again, you would have got stuck. Not knowing what to do with it. Especially it would have put you in a position where you would have had too much shit in your hands to deal with right now. You wouldn't know what to do. It was too much on your plate. Exactly. So where's this love relationship coming back? Exactly. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't put words in my mouth, because I saw your little comment, boo. Be careful how you play with me. Let's get into it. Fucking people. That's another love. Ain't no damn love story. What does love story have to do with getting played by money? Come on now, get your shit together. Like I said, this is a couple. This is somebody here that try to play you. This could be in the Dominican Republic. Maybe they Dominican, you Dominican. Maybe the property's in Santo Domingo. You know your shit. You know your story. All right? This has to do with some type of property or something. Some type of money. It could have been about a business deal. And you declined it. Because you did your homework. As you should. Okay? She took the dog. It doesn't have to be a dog. This could be somebody that you didn't take what was offered to you. That's what I'm getting. Okay? You didn't take what was offered to you. Your son was involved. This could have been someone that was very close to you that was involved. Okay, it doesn't have to be your son. If it was, okay, well, then your son was involved. But it doesn't have to be your son. It could have been your cousin, your brother, your uncle, your daughter, somebody. But this is a relative that was involved. They're about to snitch on their ass. Somebody's about to get snitched on. Yeah. That card came flying. Somebody's about to get snitched on. God saw everything they did. Okay? Yeah. Now, like I said, when it comes to this couple could be someone that is a water sign and someone is an earth sign. You know, it could be like a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or maybe you're one of those signs. Okay? Because they coming out as the queen. and the king. All right, babe? That's what's coming out right now. Let's see what else these fools got going on. Yeah, I feel like someone needs help. Okay? This either could be one of them that they want to ask you for help. It could be the one that's related to you. They might want to come in here to ask you for some help. They want to come in from the cold. They want to like maybe try to like butter you up to get cool with you again or whatever the case is. But you're not no sucker. You did your homework. That's what you were supposed to do before you signed any papers, before you took anything. You was like, you know what? Something is nudging me that I need to find out what's really good with this shit. What's really good with this property or this house or this car or whatever the hell it is. You were smart. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the hell you're supposed to do. Don't get caught up out here. Do your homework. Don't be all hype and shit. Oh, I'm going to get a house. Find out what's going on with that house. Find out what's going on with that car. Period. You don't know what it is. You know, it might cost you more to put into it than to enjoy it. Like I said, somebody here, okay? Like I said before, they putting a lot of investments in it and they getting this much out of it. Nothing, basically. It's like they put in more and not getting nothing in return. And that's probably what would have happened to you. That's why you do your homework. You do your homework. Do your homework. Don't get caught out here. There's mad schemers out here. Mad schemers out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with these people out here. Shit. This is somebody you already saw that they were trash, honey. That's why you don't fuck with them no more, okay? That's why you close that cycle. And they're going to try to most likely offer you this love. Like, yeah, a commitment. Okay? And this commitment could be maybe something that's coming down from the family. Within the family. Okay? For some of you guys. It could be within the family. Or this just could be someone that maybe you know within your community. Or within your family. Maybe a family friend. Okay? Because it shows like you know these people well. Or they're connected to people you know that's very well to you, okay? Whatever it is, they're trying to offer you something. And you're like, nah, I'm not fucking with it, okay? You went with fate, honey. You went with fate. And you got the message that you needed, whatever it was, and everything was exposed about this person. You caught judgment on it right away. This is somebody that I feel like you was very passionate about when it comes to this commitment. Again, this could be a family. This could be a house. You feel me? This could be the married couple that was trying to do something with this house. This is what I'm getting. Like, again, if it's not a house, it's something that you had to put some type of investment. Regardless, it has to do with money. Regardless. You would have found yourself fucked right now. Big time. Because they wasn't giving you all the information. You know, it's like right now, my love, you want to get this house, right? But you don't know the history of this house. Let's just say, I'm going to give you an example. You don't know the history of this house. And for mad years, people could have been taking mad loans off that house. 60 racks, 50 racks, 80 racks. And nobody was paying that shit off. Listen to me. Now, there's a monthly payment that it could be like maybe 300 and something, 400. You might think it's nothing because that's an old commitment. This is a new commitment now. That new 300 and something a month that you have to pay ends up being 7, 8, 900, 1,000, $1,200 a month. How the fuck you was gonna pay that? And especially if you didn't do that to the house, you didn't take those loans out. You would have been stuck with that shit right now. Caught the fuck up. Stressed. Because not only do you got to pay those bills out there, but you got the bills that you already paying out here. Unless you got long money, you can't do that. You know that. We got to use common sense, right? Facts. Don't ever put yourself in a situation you might not be able to get out of. Always do your research. Yeah. Spirit, what else you got? Somebody could be stressed the fuck out. Yeah. Look at this shit. Wow. Okay. Oh, even these cards came out. We're gonna take that. Look at that. This was the karmic feminine that was in here. This is a whole different deck. This is a karmic feminine. Okay? Got some bullshit out here going on. Look at this shit. Digging up dirt. That's what you did. Remember I said you went to get your information. You went to get your homework done. You need to find out what's going on before you get all dirty with this property and whatever this is, this land. Whatever it is that you were supposed to do some type of money or business here with, okay? Yeah, you did your homework. Boss, job, work, business, okay? So this could be a business deal for some of you guys. This could, ooh, I feel like this is somebody, yeah, somebody did something at their job, okay? Remember I said they could have did something that was illegal? If they're not going for divorce, I feel like it could have been a contract or something. Yeah, why I said that? Because somebody's scared right now. Look at this shit. Somebody's scared right now. Scared to death right now. Yeah, this could be a Libra I'm speaking to, or a Libra you're dealing with, or this is somebody who's in this energy of diplomatic, all right, romantic, charming, easygoing, social, idealistic, and peaceable. That could be you, okay? This could be them. Indecisive and changeable, gullible and easily influenced, flirtatious and self-indulgent, okay? Yeah, they were going to keep you like this. Look at this shit. Bind it with your finances. Love, spiritual, what is that? Spiritual, energetic, okay? Yeah, in other words, they were going to have you fucked up, man. They were going to have you stuck with your arms crossed, not knowing what to do, period, okay? I don't know if this person maybe thought you was on drugs or something. They thought maybe because you was on drugs that maybe, you know, you're dumb. You're going to fall for it. This also could be someone that, something that somebody did that they were under the influence here, but you're in this energy. All right? You're a goddess, a feminine queen. Empress energy, yeah. I feel like this person didn't think, you know, you was like a supreme being, like you was, you know, smarter than what you look, right? Because maybe they thought you was a little slow or delayed, or, you know, you don't know what the hell's going on out here. Yeah, they was gossiping. They can't talk that shit no more. They can't talk that shit no more. Your siblings, family, they could have been involved, okay? Yeah, corruption. Look at this, you see? Corruption, bribe, and you over here like, yeah, I'm not no sucker. I'm smart and I'm grateful and I know exactly what people be trying to do, and they can't catch you. Yeah, they can't brag. This could have been somebody who was also bragging. Yeah, I got this, I got that. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. They can't brag no more. The same big ass mouth like, yo, I got a car, I got a house, I got a boat. I got another house over here. They can't brag no more because now they over here stuck, not knowing what to do. That's not your problem. Okay? You got a gift, reward, incentive, and presents. Okay? You could be a gift. You could be very gifted. Or maybe someone is giving you a gift. Okay? You got a cool guy here. Alright? This is somebody who was doing spell work, hex, and curses and shit like that. Look how stressed out they are now. They thought that shit was gonna hit you. It looked like it's hitting them. Okay? Yeah, this was excessive gluttony, too much. Yeah, remember? I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. Boom. Greedy mother effer. Yeah. They don't got no more connections. They don't know what to do. They don't got help right now. Yeah, this is a copycat. I feel like this person could be the type that they want to be just like you. Maybe you are very, how you say, you might not be rich, but you have this rich energy, you know, that you get the things that you want. You work hard for your shit. You a hustler. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, keep being you. I always tell you, keep being you. You feel me? Yeah, but you got this stupid ass karmic femme here. She got her hands behind her back as if like she don't want to know that she don't want you to know she's holding a knife. Okay, Spirit, what else you got? This bitch. Yeah. They're going through destruction right now, this person. Destruction they're going through. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. You got single, sexy, and successful. They don't like to see you like that. They can't stand that you're like that. Oh, well, too bad. Stay like that. All right. This person right now is in their thoughts wondering if you have any love for them. Like, you know. I think that also could be you because the way they did you dirty, I feel like you probably wondering, damn, did they ever even really love me? Did they even care about me? If this was family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry if you're going through that shit, bro. But they be the first ones to teach you a lesson. I keep telling people that family will be the first one to teach you how to be disloyal, how to be a liar, how to stab you in your back. They'll be the first ones. Okay? And this could be, like I said, a couple. It could be your in-laws. You know what I'm saying? Like your cousin and his wife, your brother and his wife. You know, your sister and her husband. Switch the roles. Your aunt, your uncle, you know your shit. You know your story. Look, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, they got karma, you got balance and justice. Look, yeah, they couldn't sabotage what you had going on, right? They couldn't sabotage it. And they wasn't guilty neither on what they were doing to you. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. You shouldn't either. You trusted in divine time, and that's what you did. You trusted. Divine could have been giving you them nudges like, yo, before you sign your name on that dot, do me a favor, start doing some research. Find out what's really going on behind that shit. Like, don't get caught up in the okie doke. Like, come on. Pay attention to what I'm showing you. And that's what you did. You trusted in divine time, okay? And I'm also getting, like, maybe you also felt like because of what they did to you, you like, damn, when is shit gonna really pop off? When am I gonna, you know, when are they gonna pay for what the fuck they did? You trusted in divine time and it's going to happen. You understand me? I'm proud of you. Give me a high five. You know what I'm saying? They thought they were going to stick it to you. That's what the fuck they thought. They thought they were going to stick it to you. They were going to leave you with the bill, honey. Yeah, this is somebody that you're definitely still in separation here with them. Okay? Yeah, listen, this is in reverse. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. There ain't nothing changed, dog. Ain't nothing changed. You know exactly, you know what I'm saying? And the sudden news and all that is old news to you. Because you're not no sucker, bro. When I tell you, you was like, yeah, nah, something is telling me that I need to do research. Maybe I need to get me a lawyer. Maybe I need to get me an investigator. Maybe I need to find out. And that's what you did. And now this person got a fucking issue that they got to deal with. Not you, baby. You already did that, but they stuck with something that they got to deal with. They got to deal with it. You don't got to do nothing but sit there and still look beautiful. High five, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't no sucker, bro. You ain't no sucker. Okay? They probably thought you was gonna bite the bullet and get the they're gonna take it. They're gonna buy it from us. Or they're gonna take it and deal with that bill. No, you wasn't stuck with no bill. You did your homework and you did what you had to do, and I'm proud of you for that. Look, now they wanna see if they could talk to you or Talk to me about what? That's what you're gonna tell them. Talk to me about what? I already know how much y'all motherfuckers owe. Don't be scared. Hit him up. You'll be surprised at the outcome. I'm trying to tell you. They want to hit you up. Then I tell you, they want to come back around. They want to hit you up. They want to come around, see what's going on. They could talk to you. You ain't no sucker, baby. You ain't no sucker. Their reputation will be ruined. Absolutely. That karma, all that shit is coming for them. Yeah, because of what they did to you. They try to play you, man. They try to play you. Literally try to play you. Oh, somebody could be going to the ER. Maybe they work in the ER. Because that card just fell. I can't go get it right now because I'm going to knock this whole shit down. So, yeah. Somebody could definitely work in the ER. Or maybe their initials is E and R. Maybe, you know. Maybe you have. Maybe that's your initials. E, R. Okay. Switch the roles if you have to. Maybe their last name starts with an R or E. Okay. Switch the roles if you have to, babe. Yeah, what do you need to release is in reverse. I feel like you already released what you had to. This person, they don't know what to do. You have a person here who is stuck. Big time. For what they did. They shouldn't have been playing with you. They played with fire and their ass got burned. You could be a fire sign. Okay, maybe they're fire sign. Loneliness, okay? I know that I'm never alone. Absolutely not. That was your spirit, your angel, your intuition, whoever it is that's protecting you, hitting you up, letting you know you're not alone. I got your back. Something is definitely protecting you from the bullshit you would have got caught up in, okay, honey? That's what the hell it is. Proud of you, though. Proud of you. They thought they were going to fuck you up with this bill, honey. That's what they thought. It's like, yeah, well, let me just give it to the collective. They don't know what's going on. We're family or we're close friends. They'll trust me. The hell out of here. Yeah. Ha ha. It says you are being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. Okay, first of all, and you got 5 in reverse. So there's no change in what's going on. You are not going to help this person and you're not at service for them. And you believed in your intuition when they did it. They probably thought they were gonna, you know, I guess like insult your intelligence, but they didn't. Okay? Because you believed in yourself. You were smart enough to make that decision, to go investigate, to do your homework. And you found out that this whole time it was them lying. You would have got caught up. They stuck with something and they need help and you're not going to help them. Like I said, they're going to try to maybe ask for help. They want to reunite. Maybe they want to talk to you again. Grab a cup of coffee or something. Or, Lord, come over for the house. Let's talk. This and the third. No. They ruined their own reputation by lying to you. That's what they did. By lying to you, they ruined their own reputation. That's what the hell this sucker did. Now, let's read. This is somebody who needs help, but you walked away from them because they're very fucking hateful. And you decided to keep to yourself because you spoke your truth, okay? This is something that was most likely in your life. Or this is a person that's in, you know, in your life, in your chapter or whatever. But you don't like this person no more. They're carrying a fucking burden. And they're definitely hurt and frustrated right now because you honestly are rejecting their ass when it comes to resolving anything here. You're protecting your energy and you're declining any type of commitment with them because you got the information that you needed. And you're not going to pursue something here that they were most likely entertaining. You found out something here and you realize that somebody here did a lot of shit. Like you got proof, you got receipts of something that someone did here. And that shit was not fair. It wasn't right at all. Okay, honey? These are people that were close to you. In your family, you know, maybe even family, friends. You know your shit. And they did something that was sneaky here. And you're not emotionally invested in that. If anything, you don't see the worth in it and you tired of their ass. They could be scared as well too. But this is something you will never forget emotionally. And you lost faith in this person. And you declined any type of commitment here with this person. They could have did something that was also illegal. This is why you also moved away from them. And when it comes to putting the effort here, Okay, this is something that you're not going to fix, build, or collab, and you're not going to nurture it. Someone could definitely be going through some type of financial issues as well. Somebody put the nail in the coffin when they fucked with you, and they could have even broke your heart for something toxic that they did and trying to breadcrumb you. But you put your emotions to the side and you walked away and you decided not to have any type of relationships here with this person anymore. They know they have an ongoing issue here, and you're very, very confident that they most likely want to see you again. Okay, but your time here with them is done, and you moved on, and you've given up on this because they weren't honest, and there's no victory and success at all into trying to invest something that they're not going to get no profit from. Somebody got hit with a fucking towel. You hear me? This has to do with a cycle that you're not maybe that they were going through, but you're not saying nothing, and you're not putting in no time to that, and you're not coming back. You're looking at them as enemies. Somebody you just don't fuck with no more. They also try to insult your intelligence, baby. This could be somebody here that definitely was like juggling you or switching on you or whatever the case is, and you're not mentally confident moving forward or giving them a brand new fresh start. This opportunity and stability has been declined. Okay, you got the message loud and clear, and you're not going to spend time into that. When it comes to taking a risk here, you see right through this mother effer. And I feel like, honestly, boo-boo, that shit turned you off. There could have been an argument and a fight here as well, and these people made you very unhappy, and you decided to go ahead and let their ass go. Okay, you feel nothing but resentment, especially what you was informed here with. All right, you were convinced, honey, not confused here, that this person is nothing but a manipulator or a gaslighter, and this is why you're not interested. This is a person who doesn't want to take accountability or responsibility, and they were very reckless with something here, and you were denying them access. You're not going to forgive them for them hiding some shit here from you. Okay, when it comes to having a new connection here with them, you fucking doubt that shit, because you know they kept secrets here about what they were investing in. All right, yeah, that's what they did. This could be in the Dominican Republic, okay, when it comes to this property, or if maybe they're Dominican or you're Dominican, switch the roles. You know how we do here. She stole the dog. No, she took the dog. No, you didn't take whatever it is that they were offering you. So it doesn't have to be the dog. It could have been a car. It could have been a house. It could have been land. It was something. You decided not to take it, okay? Yeah, your son was involved. Now, it doesn't have to be your son, my love, okay? It doesn't have to be your son. It could have been your daughter. Could have been your cousin. Could have been your brother. Could have been your sister. Could have been somebody, but somebody you're very close to, all right? Period, all right? They're about to snitch on their ass. Someone's about to snitch on them. Big time. Okay, yeah, why? Because God saw everything that they did. Hello. Se jodieron. Not your problem. Okay? This is somebody where you saw them as trash. You feel me? You close the cycle here with them, and they're trying to offer you some type of commitment here, and you denied their ass access, okay? Because you moved with fate, honey, and the message was loud and clear here that you know everything about their ass, and that's why you call judgment on them, okay? You're very passionate here that when it comes to this commitment, this marriage, this contract, whatever the fuck this had to do with something that maybe it meant a lot to you, okay? This could have been maybe your father's house, and maybe your father passed away, and you know your family being a fucking greedy fuckers that they are, try to steal it. Could have been your mother's house. You know, maybe they try to do the same shit. Whatever. You know your shit. All right? Everyone is different. Yeah, everyone is different. Okay? Let's keep going. Yeah, you digged up dirt. Like I said, you did your homework. I said you did your homework. You digged up dirt. You was like, yeah, I found out what you was doing, you piece of shit. That's what you did. Yeah. Somebody at their boss, their job, they could have did something at their job, maybe to try to do something to get something out of it, and now they're scared as hell. Okay, they probably could have definitely got caught. This could have been a Libra I'm speaking to, or a Libra that you're dealing with. Okay, or like I said, this could be somebody who's very indecisive, changeable, gullible, easily influenced, flirtatious, and self-indulgent. All right, they try to keep you stuck. They try to keep you stuck. They were going to probably have you fucked up with your finances, maybe even with your relationship, with all that there. They stuck now. Fuck out of here. They could have said maybe you were on drugs. You know, maybe you were on the influence or something. Remember, they could have did something with paperwork. Because I said that. It could have been paperwork. Something at the job. Maybe one of them worked for an insurance policy place. Or they work for life insurance or some shit, you know. Maybe they do something like that. Maybe they said you was dead. Maybe they said that, you know, you wasn't alive, you expired. Maybe they said you was on drugs. Maybe they said you was in mental, just to take over something. You know what I'm saying? Listen, somebody's scared about something that's coming out. Okay, so you never know. Yeah, but you're the feminine, honey. You a goddess. You hear me? Mira tú. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, so don't get scared. But you somebody. If you're an empress, you attract. You don't chase. You're highly favored, baby. Understand that. Yeah, this is a person that didn't know that you was a supreme being. They thought that you ain't shit. You don't know what you was doing. That's what they thought. Yeah, they can't talk that shit no more. They can't. Yeah, this could have been family that did this shit to you. Okay. Yeah, corruption. Remember I said that? Bribe. You see that? Just to get some money. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, when you over here contentment, at peace, minding your business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mr. Bragala, Mrs. Bragala. This could have been them that they always used to brag and talk shit. I got this, I got that. They can't do that shit no more. Fuck out of here. You heard the dog in the back. Yeah. There could be a gift or reward or something that you might be receiving, or someone maybe wants to offer you that, like a kindness gesture or whatever. You're like, yeah, fuck out of here. You got a cool guy here. Maybe this is somebody that, what is this? Main man, attractive, authority. Yeah, there could be a person, maybe an authority that's really cool, that maybe wants to give you a gift or something. But yeah, this is somebody that whatever spell work they try to do to you, it looks like it's hitting them. It's not working, baby. It's not working. Yeah, that's what they get for being greedy. Me. Gimme. That's what they were asking for. Yeah, now they ain't got no connection, no source to help them. They fucked right now. This is a copycat, okay? Like, again, when I see copycat here, maybe this is somebody who's trying to catch up with the Joneses, trying to be like you, okay? And maybe you're just blessed. You know, you was born and blessed. You born with blessings, born with, you know, a hustle energy. Maybe you're the type of person that you're always up. You know what I'm saying? You always getting money. You always living good. You're comfortable. You're always traveling. You got money. You got a nice car. You got a nice crib. This could be you. And then maybe they're trying to be like you. It can't nobody be like you. They can't compete with, they can't compare. Like, you know, there's only one of you. And they trying to be you. And they can never. Look how sick that bitch look. They can never be you. This could be a man or a woman. Don't listen. Remember, we don't do the gender shit here, okay? But they could never be you. They trying to maybe catch up to be how you live. Like, you know, how your lifestyle is. Like, bitch, get a grip. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with them? Shit. Yeah, a karmic femme trying to be like you. What I said. Like, and then she got her hands behind her back as if, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the knife behind my back. They're not even going to know I'm going to poke them with it. Little did they know they're going through destruction right now. And it's not even your problem. Okay? Yeah. They can't stand the fact that you're single, sexy, and successful. They do not want you to look like this. Man or woman. You heard me? They don't want you to look like you sexy, successful. No, and single? No, they don't. Mira, no. They don't want that. God forbid. Mira, no. Okay? Thoughts. And this could be you. All right, listen, don't get depressed about this. You feel me? Because I feel like this could be a lot of you like, damn, did y'all even really love me? Is that how you thinking? Get that shit out your head. So what if they didn't? You still sexy, successful, okay? You still single, doing your thing. And you got to understand, you got people trying to match your energy. They can't. They can't match you. No matter how hard they try. You hear me? So get that shit off your head. So what if they don't love you? Money doesn't, so does God. So who gives a fuck? Okay? Fuck them. Alright, these are people you could be in separation here with. You understand what I'm saying? This is old news. You already knew what was going on here. This was old news. This was old news. You already knew what was going on. Like, you ain't no sucker. And you know that they got a problem that they got to deal with. That is not your problem. They got an ongoing issue now. And that's what they get for fucking with you. You feel me? For fucking with you. Yeah, they're about to face all this karma right now while you at balance and you get injustice. Okay? This is a person who tried to sabotage you and they couldn't. And they didn't even feel guilty either when they were doing this to you. So that's why I said, get that shit out your head. Don't feel no type of way. All right? Who cares if they don't love you? First of all, we could choose our friends and our lovers. We can't choose our family. You understand me? And if this was family and they did that to you, fuck them. Keep moving. Keep moving. Don't worry about them. Let them sit over there and rot in their own ways. Fuck them. All right? You trust in divine timing. That's exactly what you did. You trust in divine timing. You know what I'm saying? You said sooner or later your ass is gonna pay for what the fuck you did to me. And that's what's going on right now. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying to you? Understand what I'm saying to you? Don't be scared and hit him up. You'll be surprised at the outcome. This is somebody that maybe wants to hit you up, or they could be scared. Okay? Now, this doesn't have to be the same person that did that to you. This could be maybe someone else that knows what's going on and they want to know what's going on. Or maybe you know somebody that could be connected to them and you probably want to hear what's going on. And whatever, don't be scared. If you want to hit him up, go hit him up. Don't be scared. You're going to be all right. Okay? What else we got here, boo-boo? Did I tell you? Yeah, I told you. I told you these already. All right. Their reputation will be ruined. That's not your problem. Okay? Their reputation is going to be ruined. You understand me? That's not your problem. You heard me? Yeah, loneliness, you're not alone, because God just proved that you're not alone. You trusted in divine timing, and you trusted that God had your back the whole time. You know what I'm saying? You prayed to your angels, to your guardians, to your saints, to whatever it is that you pray to. You trusted in them. And this is proof to let you know you're not alone. You're not rocking by yourself. Just because you don't see what's going on don't mean that you don't got shit behind you. You got shit protecting you and watching over you. Always keep that in your mind, okay? It says here, what do you need to release? The waning moon. This is in reverse. You already released it, baby. You already released it. You released whatever that bullshit was. This is the person that has not changed. This is the person that you're not going to help them at all. That is their fucking problem, not yours. Because if it was the shoe was on the other foot, they wasn't going to look out for you. They was not going to help you. They wasn't going to put you on, give you advice or help or lend you any money. They wasn't going to do that. And you're not going to help them. So you need to mind your business. Mind your business and keep moving forward, because you saved your own ass by doing exactly what you were supposed to do, getting information and find out. You know what I'm saying? No tira la pata. In other words, like don't jump in there. Like don't jump in the water not knowing what's in there. Like don't go, oh, because that's my cousin. Who gives a fuck? You don't. When it comes to money, you trust nobody, especially family. You trust nobody when it comes to money. You always do your homework. Always do your homework. You hear me? Don't you ever in your mother effing like, oh, because that's my sister, because that's my brother. Fuck them. They the first ones to do it to you, bro. The first ones. Trust me when I tell you they the first ones to do it to you. That's why I say, you hear the dog in the back barking? Confirmation. I'm trying to tell you the truth, bro. They the first ones to do it to you. That's why it's easy. That's how the devil works easy. Like, oh, I know you love your cousin so much. I know you love your aunt. I know you love your grandmother. I'm going to use their ass to trap you. And that's exactly what happened. Hold on, let me fix this puzzle. You hear the dogs in the back? Come on. I hate these puzzles. You know what I'm saying? They use those exact people that they know that you love, that you have a soft space for them in your heart, to play you, to use you, to distract you, to get you caught up, to get you stuck, okay? And it's fucked up to hear this shit. It is, because you don't expect that. You expect automatically when it's family, it's loyalty, no matter what's supposed to be loyalty. You hear the dogs in the back? It's not true. It's not true. A stranger that don't even know you has probably more loyalty for you than your own fucking blood, the same blood that runs through your veins. That's why you gotta be careful with them. You understand what I'm saying? And you was smart. You was like, you know what, dogs? I don't know. Something's just telling me my spirit ain't moving with me right now. My spirit's, kind of telling me like, yeah, you know what? We need to go do our homework and find out. And that's, let me show it to you, because that was the first card that came out, dogs. That was the first card that came out. Where you at? Look, right here, boo-boo. This is what you did. You dig your dirt. You dig some dirt, and you found out exactly what was going on. You hear the dogs in the back. You did your homework, and you was like, wow, these motherfuckers was about to trap me in something. Yeah, they were gonna have you effed up. And you did your homework. This is why you're not doing this right here. You're not in service for them no longer, ever again. And you're gonna always look at them for the liar, the schemer, the two-faced, and enemy that they are. You're always going to look at them for that. This is someone you already tossed in the trash. Long time, and you've been in separation with this person. Been in separation. This is what you did. You trust in divine timing. That's what you did, and I'm so fucking proud of you. Happy birthday, Mello. Enjoy your birthday, love. Enjoy your birthday. Be safe out there. And it's Friday, too. Have a good time, okay? This whole month is your birthday. Every season is in the building. That's your birthday. So don't get it twisted for that one day. Every day is your birthday for the whole season. You understand me? But that's what I got for you guys. I hope this helped you. Like I said, always stay sucker free. Stay sucker free. You heard me? Stay sucker free. Keep moving forward. Mind your business. Okay? Only mind the business that pays you. You feel me? And yeah, like I said, you did your homework. You did what you're supposed to do. You trusted in divine timing, honey. And listen, you got that monkey off your back. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You keep moving forward. You hear me? I love you guys. Take care. Good night and be safe. Laters.